Hello and welcome to Precious Memory Box's Junk Journaling. And today I have a flip through of the newest kit from Pink Monarch Prints. This is from their monthly subscription kit. You can get it on their website as part of a monthly subscription. They have two different subscription prices there. One, you get an extra kit with it and some other goodies. And the lower price one, you get the entire kit with it. They usually also have a freebie during the month that's just for the subscription kit members, and sometimes some other special things that they do. This kit is called Rosewood Estate. And so there are 55 pages. And I just want to do a flip through for you because it's such a gorgeous kit. I printed it all. Sometimes I just print what I think I'm going to use at the time, but this one is so pretty. I'm going to flip through it and show you guys, and then I'm going to start cutting it up and getting it ready. So it has some just gorgeous colors in it this month. Lots of circles. And then you have your journaling pages. And these are nice if you want pre-made ready, journaling pages. Now, usually what I do is I will run these back through the printer and I will put a neutral background on them, or I'll print another background on them, just so, both sides are covered. But for the flip through here, I just printed them single-sided so that you could see them. And then now we get into the other parts of the kit. So there's always lots of envelopes, pockets, tidbits. Let's see, what else is there? Just miscellaneous pieces. So here's some more of the envelopes, labels, and numbers. And then there's always also some fussy cuts. And then different types of journaling cards. And I like that they leave these blanks so that, if you want to stamp it yourself with some of your stamps, you've got a space to do that. And then just some other like tea cards. And then postcards and letters and different types of documents. Then you've got these slide-in file cards. Here's some of the pockets. Or you could use them for side tucks if you want. Here's some more pockets that you can fold together. You can make them a flip. We've got some journaling cards here. Here's the fussy cuts. And this month they have the black and white kind of grungy, distressed letters. And I printed them at full size, but you could reduce these if you wanted them smaller. And you could enlarge them. You wouldn't get them all on a page, but if you wanted them larger for some reason, you could enlarge them. And then there are 20 pages of backgrounds and neutral pages. And this one is just absolutely gorgeous. That would make a gorgeous cover. Their kits are always filled with a variety of different designs. They're so versatile. You can use them, for lots of different things. Junk journals, you could use them for Bible journaling. You could use them for any creation, really, that you want to use them for. But the monthly subscription kits are definitely one of my favorite things. And I am fortunate enough to be one of their guest designers at Pink Monarch Prints. And so I usually do probably two videos on average a month over there, sometimes 3, using their kits and just creating different things. So, make sure you check out their channel and you can see myself and the other guest designer that usually is Pam from Silver and Sparkles. So give her a shout out too. Here's some beautiful tags, and I love the brown border and the black eyelet on them. And here we've got some smaller pockets and some journaling cards. We've got several different pages of tidbits with different colors. And then we have these cards here that are kind of like waterfall cards is what I would call them, or you could make a flip out of them. Here's some more beautiful pages. These I printed these all on cardstock. I printed the paper on 32-pound, or no, I'm sorry, it's 24-pound copy paper. But variety of pockets and tags. And then we have some smaller tidbits, stamps, and little letters here. Some other types of journaling cards and backers. You've got these little short tags. We've got some like filled note type tags. I think that's the last page. It is. So go check that out on their website if you'd like to be part of the subscription group. It's at pinkmonarchprints.com. And if you want to just, purchase it one time, they do have it in their Etsy shop. Not sure if it comes out at the first or a little farther into the month, but you can pick this up in their Etsy shop. It is a higher price over on Etsy. So if you're looking for the best value, go check out the subscription kit for the monthly subscription kit. The other thing I wanted to show you is this is a journal that I purchased from Tina, and she's part of the Pink Monarch subscription group, and she makes all kinds of different journals, and I just fell in love with this journal when I saw it. She made it from envelopes. Some of the papers come from Pink Monarch Prints Woodland Wonder kit, and some come from others, but she really makes beautiful journals. So I just thought I would flip through and show it to you. There's a beautiful card, and then we've got these little pockets here. So they're kind of like staggered pockets that you can put ephemera in. Note cards in. And then we've got a pocket here with ephemera in it. I remember those from the kit. And then I kind of made this like a belly band, and that is looks like a check, but I think this one is reproduction. There we go. And then on the front here, we have a flip out. There's a belly band here with a journaling card and note card through it. And let's see, is that behind there? Nope, just a place to write. And then you can flip that back and you can see that card on this side. Then if you flip this open, you can see the inside of the envelope. And there's a nice journaling card in here. And then you have lots of little tags and such in the pockets. So it's a 3-layered pocket. And I like how she put the tag there. A couple more little tags. And then she made this really pretty belly band looking ephemera decoration there with the butterfly on it. And then this is a flip up where you can write and journal. And I think she stamped that. I love that. And then let's see, I think that's all for that one. So we'll flip it back and flip over. And next we have a pocket here with some more journaling tags. And I think Yep, this one is an envelope. Oh, and I missed this on the other side. There's a pull-out journaling card there. So, oh. We'll leave that out for now and I'll get it back in there. I think it's catching on something. And then this has a hidden journaling spot. You can flip up like that. Over here is a couple more pockets just filled with little tags. Those are cute. And then this flips out for more writing space. And then we have a side pocket with a journaling card in it. And this I love. So this is like a little fold out. And you just kind of tip this back and it will come out so you can write on it. And then you just tip it back in there. Belly band. And then we've got some more stack pockets. And they've got the, like, what do you call those? Index cards with, or file cards, single file cards. There we go. So there's one in each pocket. Love those. Those came from the kit, from the subscription kit. And then one more down here. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm kind of clumsy today with my fingers. And then we have this die cut butterfly. It's so cute. This is just a little envelope with a tag in it. And we'll slide that back in there. Okay. And then we've got the back. And let me double check and make sure we didn't miss any of the flips and flaps. I think we did most of them. Yep. All right. Yep, we did that one. All right. And there we go. And I just loved, I love that envelope journal that she made there. That's one of my favorite ways to make journals too, is to use envelopes. Let me see if I can get my hand down in there and fix that. I think it's catching on something on the side. There we go. Just have to stand it up straight so I can see what I'm doing there. All right, there we go. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I apologize, I have not continued part 3 of my Woodland Wonder, now I forgot the name, Woodland Wonder Kit, my journal that I was working on. I've kind of come to a standstill. I'm having trouble really figuring out what I want to put inside of it. So at some point I will finish that journal. I'm just kind of going to do some other things to maybe spark some ideas for me on what I want to do with it. And then when I figure that out, we'll come back and I'll show you guys the final flip through of that. But I do plan to do a few things on my channel this month. I'm hoping to be able to spend a little more time. I work full time, so it's hard to do as much as I like, but I have some hauls coming up, and I have gonna maybe start a series of doing some little quick short makes, like 15-minute makes. Also, I'm hoping just to, jump on and just create a few things that you can put in your journal. So, ephemera pieces or tags or envelopes, things like that, that you can add to your journals as you're making them. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next time. Bye.